Oh my God, the butt. You're probably going to want a little context. You see, we had just woken up from our summer hibernation. Fall is finally here, and the dark season is coming. We love that. So I thought, let's roast up a nice piece of meat. I went over to the freezer and I grabbed out of there a pork butt, and I put it into the refrigerator to defrost. No problems. But then I caught a cold. So I took it like a man. I relaxed, I hydrated, I got plenty of rest, and I made sure that I was taking really good care of myself so I could get back to work. Well, a few days later, I had completely forgotten, and that's how we ended up right here. Oh my God, the butt. So, before your butt goes bad, this is how you're going to want to cook it up. Take a beautiful piece of meat like this pork butt. Now, I have a cast iron Dutch oven with this knobbly top, which I like. Seems to work rather well. And it's a good sized pot. So I'm going to stick that into the oven, and I'm going to preheat the oven and the pot up to 240 because I'm going to want it to be, hot, but not crazy hot. Then we're going to season up this pork butt. And of course, without saying, we start with salt. Hurry, man. You have places to be today. You weren't ready for this pork. All right, salt. Got a little garlic powder now. Garlic powder. You're going to rub it all in, too. You want it really rubbed into this piece of meat. Then you got your, black pepper. Black pepper. Get that on there. Same process. Rub it in. I could make jokes about smacking your butt, but I won't. Then you got your smoked paprika. That gives it a really nice kind of a smoky, Kahlua pork kind of thing. And then I throw on some oregano. Tuck that into any crevices you may find. Get that all coated real nice. And there you go. That is one finely coated piece of meat. All right, now you're going to want to take that piece of meat, and you're going to want to take that preheated pot, and you're going to drop it fat side on top so that it keeps dripping down and keeping the meat moist. I also add a little bit of water to steam it up in there. Now you could sear it off first, but I'm doing something later. Now you stick that back in your oven and you leave it there for 6 hours. I left mine in there for about 6 hours. And then what do you get? Well, I'll show you. That beautiful piece of meat. Now, you take your fork and you make sure it's all fall apart cooked. You want it to be at least 180 degrees on the interior. And then if it is, I drained the fat off and then take 2 forks and just shred that pork up. I was going to speed this up a bit. And then I put it back in the oven and browned it off a little more. Pork. Now I'm going to take this pork and I'm going to put it into this food grade container and keep it in the fridge. This will last in the refrigerator for 3 or 4 days, and it usually never lasts that long in my house. So once you got it in there, you make yourself a quick lunch. Got some rice here, got some of this pork, which is still nice and fresh and hot, and I'm pretty darned excited about it. And if you're lucky enough to have a brother-in-law who makes homemade sauerkraut, spicy sauerkraut, hot, put some of that on there as well. Kind of like kimchi, but different, if that makes sense. And then there you go, you're ready to party. Let's see, does he like it? Hey, Mikey. I forgot to record with sound. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. I remember now. Oh, that's oh, wow. That's a sense memory. Okay. Yeah, it's a yes. We're going to make this again. I highly recommend it. It's delicious. Try it at home.